Hey guys, Grassman here. Playing more Corecraft. Make sure the volume's good. I don't have much time today, so I don't know how long this video will exactly be. Maybe closer, like, in the range of 10 minutes. So we're just gonna, like, hop straight in, immediately start trying to, beat some of these levels. I also had a question for you. Do you guys want to see more Mindustry? I played it like a... Oh, there goes that. Did we just restart? Yeah, I think we just restart. Mindustry's a game I played like a year ago, maybe. It's a game similar to like Factorio, which I've never actually played, but I've heard it's similar to that. It's a really fun game. I've like reinstalled it on my phone, and I've been playing it myself here for like 3 or 4 hours now. I was playing it just right before I was recording this. I'm like starting from the beginning to like kind of relearn how the game works because I haven't played in a while. So let me know if you want to see that game, because I don't know, like, it's fairly slow. I don't know how entertaining it would be to watch, but I know it's really fun to play. So I'm asking you, it would be like after we've finished, because we're finishing this game and the other game, and then we're going into like the reviewing, like those other games we played for like the 2-year anniversary thing. So we're going back to the other games. But let me know if after that, after we go back, would you like to see some Mindustry? Because again, it's kind of a slow game, but it's a really fun game. What else was I gonna say? Oh, and also let me know if you want me to try, like, the multiplayer, or if you want me to, like, try recording the multiplayer, because I could do that, it just won't make as much sense, because the multiplayer stuff is all really complicated, and I couldn't even explain what half of the other people are doing is. But let me know if you would want to try and see, like, multiplayer, because there are some really cool multiplayer maps. Like, there's all sorts of really cool multiplayer maps where you join in, and then you just... Like, I can just do some of the lower-level stuff, some of the basics, even just, like, running conveyor belts and things, while other people actually work on, like, schematics and stuff for, like, building really efficient structures and processing things. So let me know if you'd want to see... If you do want to see Mindustry, if you'd want to see, like, trying multiplayer, or if you want me to just do the campaign. They've also updated the game. There's like a planet system now. So instead of just being like a roadmap, it's a planet. It looks really cool. I think there might be more levels, maybe even, or maybe it's just threat levels that change slightly between like the areas. But I've been playing it for a couple hours this morning already. And it's a really fun game, so... And the campaign might also be easier, because the campaign, with a multiplayer bit, it would just be, 30 minutes of in the middle of the multiplayer, and then it would end randomly, and there just wouldn't really be a conclusion. Whereas with campaign, I could, start a level, and then, do 3 or 4 episodes of that level in a row, and it would all be, concise and in a row and make sense. Got it, no damage. So let me know if you want to see, if you want to see me doing the campaign, or if you'd want to see me trying some multiplayer, because the multiplayer might be more fun and a bit more chaotic, but at the same time, I might be doing less. Or I might just, fly around for, 10 minutes trying to figure out what's going on before we actually start anything. So let me know if you want to see the game, and if so, multiplayer or solo. Because I think I'd be leaning towards solo. Because unless there's, a specific, funny part of the multiplayer, I think it's just, it'd be more difficult to... it'd be more difficult to have, get a good recording. Because a lot of it is just, random little stuff here. It takes hours to play, and there wouldn't be, some of the multiplayer maps will literally take, 5 or 6 hours of people logging in and logging off. Just to, finish. And there'll be, one guy who's been there the whole time, just, building and upgrading, and then everyone else is just, hopping in and off. And eventually the level's won. But they can take a long time to end. There's, I have a schematic on my phone for, a really difficult level in that game. And it's, insanely hard. And not only is, the enemy sending waves at you, they're sending enemies at you, first off. Whenever I play that one, solo, I have to, go in and disable that, otherwise, just restart. If I don't, I'll just get overwhelmed because I can't even build fast enough to fight it. But there's 4 giant enemy ships one big main one and like 3 or 4 small ones. And it's so big, and it's so well defended. It's possible to break through, but it's so hard. It's like you like a player solo in the best ship there is for the player can't like get through it, or almost can't. You maybe could with just like the proper, just perfect chipping in certain places because like, enemies can't rebuild, but they can heal. And I've got like a schematic for that, or I've got like the map download on my phone, and it's such a hard one. I've tried to like do it solo before and I wasn't able to, and that's like having gone in to disable those like the enemy spawners, because otherwise you have to like spawn enemies of your own and create defenses, and like I was just trying to go in for fun and see if I could like destroy all the enemies myself, and I couldn't. Or destroy the enemy ship myself. But even the big ship is so strong. I think I've been like at certain points trying to like get pyrite in there to see if I could like light it on fire. But yeah, it's a really fun game, so let me know what you guys want to see. Because I know it can be like slow, especially for like watching. Because like a lot of it, half of it is just like building up like the paths of stuff. No damage, finish in 230. Let's do this one. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think about Mindustry. I really enjoy it, so wanted to run it by you guys. Also, let me know what you think about like this game and the other game, if you want to like, because I've noticed they're actually getting like decent views, both of them. Like, because most of my videos get like sub 10 views, but like both of these series are actually doing fairly good with like between 15 and 30 views per video. So let me know if you guys are enjoying these games. Because, like, it seems like you are, but if you'd rather me like end one of these games early, because the other one I'm probably going to continue at least for a while longer in the like my main city, or in that like non-scenario city. Damn it. Okay, speedrun. But this game, like, maybe, because this one's just gonna be like fairly grindy, and we're never really gonna get anywhere. So let me know if you wanna, because I'm starting to think this one at least like. We're not gonna get anywhere here. Might be time to send this one to a farm upstate, if you know what I mean. Come on, I think we're really close to the 230, but at the same time, we're really close to the 230. Got it. Yeah, I think that was rather close to failing. Not even, no. Plenty of time for the 230. You know damage will be a bit harder, though. Let's head in. There's like a lot of like bullet hell stuff on this one. A lot of random whatever. Or even if you guys had like challenges for me in that game. I think that would actually be really fun. Like, beat X level with only like this gun. And only using this kind of ammo. I think that would actually be really cool. Especially if it was like a, if I like had to bring in other stuff for it. Because you can actually like bring things into previous levels. You can like drop into the main, like the first level with titanium. And then you can start mining scrap and getting titanium out of that. But even then, I think there's certain resources, like I think thorium you can never get on the first level. Because there's just no mines and you can't get out of scrap. But if you guys wanted to like challenge me to do something, I'd be totally in favor of that. Because I need to get better at that game anyway, so doing some challenges on, like, the medium or easy difficulty levels would be fun. Maybe I'll challenge myself. I should, like, try and just use, like, the hails next time. Because I've never used a hail before. Like, pretty much the only weapon I've ever used is duos. Was I hit already? I think I was. I've used, like, a couple other ones, technically. But, like, I used the Scorchers, like, very briefly at one point for, like, one specific level. And then I, like, never used them again. I've done some, like, work with other weapons in, like, multiplayer scenarios. I've done a lot of work with, like, shield spam. There was one level at one point, I was just, like, it was, like, a public level, and I was just, like, and they were, like, there was tons and tons of energy, and the other people were, and what I was doing with all this energy, naturally, was just shield, 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 and there's just this spot in our base in which you can't even see the ground because the shield like tints the ground a little bit more orange, and it was so tinted from so many overlapping shields you could not see the ground, and it was such a waste of energy. The energy grid was like turning offline half the time, but when it was up, it was so funny. And there was like most people were like, just like laughing along with it. There's one guy just shouting, "Stop the shields! Why shields? Why so many shields?" And like, you know, it stabilized after a while, but it was quite funny. But yeah, I've never actually used many of the other weapons, so maybe I should, especially with silicon. I should like use those hails with the silicons, because I mean, I think the duos are quite a bad weapon actually. They're the first weapon, but I've never used anything else. I know how to, like, the hails I assume are just similar, because I think they're also just a 1x1, but with hails with homing silicon would actually be very interesting. Or like with the flaming pyrite, if I use that more. So, let me know if you want to see that game. Let me know if there's any like specific challenges or anything you want me to do in that game. Can we do one run of this? I guess I'll watch an ad. Okay. One run of the infinite level. And then we're done. Then I gotta go. You have quite a bit of health. It's cool how they like keep their momentum. They fail to like slow down once their core's blown up. So like you can just destroy it and it'll run off the screen. Ouch. Well, there's health right there. No problem. There we go. I guess if you're like really good at this game, the infinite level is the best place to farm. Because you can only really play it once, but if you don't, as long as you're good enough to not die. Oh, maybe not, because these are like, now this is just tedious. Come on, why one of these? I don't want this. This level was fun, then you sent me one of these guys. I don't want these guys. It takes forever just to like get rid of the like pieces that just block you. It's gonna take like 10 rotations to get past this. Because you can just barely hit some of them twice. At certain points, if you're lucky. Do we just sit in silence until I finish this? My like neck and back kind of hurt a bit here. I've been like leaning over I've just been leaning over my phone this all morning playing Mindustry, which generally isn't a good thing. But I mean, it's Mindustry. Like, is it worth it? I should have kept playing Mindustry. I don't know why I ever uninstalled it. Like, it was only ever fun. There was no reason for me to have gotten rid of it. Get out of my way. No, this is not fun for an infinite level. God, imagine if the infinite level was just, like, infinite of these things. It's not, like, infinite as in you're gonna be challenged for forever until you die. It's just, how long can you stay sane? Game's over when you commit suicide. Jeez. Gonna, like, lose all the green things, too. What? How did they not destroy the core? Oh, come on, my god. Anything else? No, oh, I guess this isn't quite one of those. Is it just like reusing all the same stuff from previous levels? I think it is. We've seen all these bosses before. They seem to have a bit more health. Oh god, and it's using stuff from the other levels, the further on levels as well. I'm at 2 health.
Okay, Jack.
Okay.
Yourself ready to go?
Okay, I gotta go right away, so we better, like, die to this boss or something. Looks like conveniently we will. I didn't even do that intentionally. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you enjoy my content, feel free to like and subscribe. I gotta go. But I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.